What's good, what it do? It's Morse Code, and I've got something on Skater XL that will make your lives a whole lot easier, and it'll make you look a whole lot better. There's one little issue. It's not a really big issue, but I wish they would make a mod for this. If modders, if you're hearing this, please make this. But for now, I got this workaround for the time being. So if ever you guys do slides, you know that sometimes if you do nose slides or tail slides, you just want a little tiny shove out, so you're not doing this huge pop out. I'll show you what I mean. If you guys do a pop shove it out of a tail slide, it's gonna be big. So you see how high the pop shove it got out? We just want something smaller, right? So we don't want that. We want a small shove. That way you can pop out very low. There is a button for that. Okay, so when you got your mods out, if you guys don't know how to, if you guys don't have these mods, I'll leave the modding Discord in the description so you guys can figure that out yourself. Inside the mods, this one's called Stats Menu. There's a grind pop. So if you turn that all the way down and we try that same pop shove it, it looks better. Look at that. If we had the pop on higher, it wouldn't look that good. Let's say you want to do a low pop off of this ledge and then come around and do a high pop off of this ledge, which would be really hard to do. It's possible. You could totally do that. If you have the mod installed with the stats menu, all you got to do is press the arrow keys on your keyboard up and down to change the grind pop. But there's a way to do that faster, because you're not going to want to be in the middle of your line. You do your little trick, you go to low pop out, and then you got to press the arrow keys a bunch of times to get it to regular, which is 2, by the way. 2.0 is regular pop. I found that in order to fix that, if you have like a mouse that has separate buttons on it that you can assign macros. I also have a Stream Deck, and that helps out a lot too. So how I have my Stream Deck set up is I have a multi-action group for each of the pop. So grind pop I have set to 0.20, which is the lowest. And when you go into this multi-action, you see down key, down key, down key 9 times. So from normal it's 2.0, but if you press the down arrow key 9 times, it brings it to 0.2. Now the other side, I got grind pop back up to 2.00. and that's opposite. So I have the up key 9 times pressed. So that way, when I press grind pop to 2.0 on my Stream Deck, down there it'll pop it up to 2.00. And then if I go down to grind pop 0.2, it'll put it down to 0.2. If you wanted to do it with your mouse, you just find your software that your mouse came with. Mine came with the Logitech software. What I did was went to macros, created a new macro, and my macro is the up button. In between each up, this isn't 9 times, by the way, this is 18, but that's for some reason it has a down, up, but it's the same button. I have no idea why they did this. I pressed it 9 times, and in between I did 150. So each of these are usually 50 milliseconds in between each key, which I found didn't work. So all I did was add a 1 to each one of these, and it worked just fine. And then you save it, go back into your game, you press that 1 macro key that you assigned, and it'll put it up. And then you have another key on your mouse, it'll put it down. Now we could do stuff like this. And then put it back up. Bam. Put it back up, grind pop 2. Bam. A lot more pop at the end because you pressed 1 button. Or we could do vice versa, have the grind pop to 2.0 and then lower it to 0.2 for our second trick. And then we lower it. Bam. Just like that. Lower pop at the end, higher pop in the beginning. Hopefully you guys are able to use this. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it. and you will see me in the next video.